flat screen TVs installations. This little department right here is where we get our coax cables and our HDMI cables and surround systems. This is a low profile fixture that has many applications in crawl spaces and attics, and it replaces a 100-watt bulb. I'll dim it a little bit for you. Next is a flood bulb that takes 9 watts and replaces a 75-watt bulb. This lasts 80,000 hours. This particular fixture has a built-in sensor. It's good for when you walk into closets, and it's pretty helpful that way. The next is an LED strip, which we put into, a lot of times we're using this now in under cabinet lighting, because the under cabinets now sometimes don't come with that incest reveal, and that's pretty damn helpful at times. I shouldn't be saying damn. Okay. This particular box is cut into your wall, and it's enabled to plug it in, close it, and be totally waterproof. A lot of those bubble covers aren't really pretty good, so we like to use this. This is what I call the in-box timer for dummies. Very easy to set, very easy to install, to control, and it has an override switch. You can put it on or off at any time possible. This over here is a dimmer that will also take care of that. And the best thing about this dimmer is it has a remote. So I could probably turn that on from any place possible. If I know how to do that. It will work. Whoa, silence.
That's what I did.
And it should also come on. Okay, this can be put any place within 30 feet. And you can install it in a very nice designer outlet. You could also put this with a clip that will put this on your desk, and it'll also put this on your car visor if you want to open up garage doors that way. So this is it's a fade dimmer. So as you can see, it will fade out. What does this do? This does our landscape lighting. This is a particular uplight that we would shine on top of shrubbery or stones, and this is the path light, which of course illuminates the path. Another thing we have here is, this is a 2x2 lane fixture. It takes 40 watts. It will last 80,000 hours, and also, it's very bright. That's right. And also, it takes very little power and is very economical. And it has a clean, neat design. As you can see, there's no really borders to deal with. It's very borderless. So, I know you're all dying to ask me questions. So, anybody want to start? Good.
How many, so that you would replace where you would have the
Like in this fixture,
Right.
in the ceiling here, you have the 2x. It actually takes less power than a 2x4 fixture that's up there that you would see with the 4 fluorescent bulbs. It takes less power. It gives about 30% more light. Bryce, Mr. Budnick.
So the LEDs are great, you know, they're bright and all that, but when it does stop working, you have to replace the whole fixture?
Most of the times you do.
Yeah.
But I like to install commercial grade LEDs, especially from the company called RAB. Joe would know about that because he deals with RAB from time. They have probably the best technology, the best research, and they guarantee it for 80,000 hours. So if you want to do the math, that's about 15, 20 years of constant being on. So, any more questions, Andrew?
The landscape lighting, a lot of people going to solar powered. Do you like the hardwired compared to that, or what's your thoughts on that?
I haven't seen a solar panel that'll last a long
Not that, but like they put the lights in, they just say the
We call them
sun-
runway lights,
Yeah.
because it looks like you're landing. Well, the solar things, I just haven't seen something that's gonna last a long time. And the supply houses don't sell them. You'll get them in your big box warehouses.
Yeah.
You know,
So you're doing mostly hardwired.
I would say hard wires are gonna get you. You put that timer on it and you're in great shape. Kelly?
So I have some old hi-hats in my family room, and the light burned out. So
Yeah,
then-
there is a retrofit that'll make those hi-hats into LEDs, and they come in 2 different colors, 2700, which is like a yellow, like you see these hanging chandeliers, or 3000, which would be the light of both. This is 3000.
Because when you walk in, it's two different color lights in my
Yeah.
room and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, the 2700s is a yellowish tint, whereas the 3000 is more of a whitish tint. Did I see, Igor?
Do we have any program in New Jersey like free replacement all bulbs in your house for LED?
Most of the time, you'll have no problems replacing the regular bulbs with LEDs. You have to watch out because some of them are not dimmable. And some dimmers that are already in your house may not dim those LED bulbs because they have to be an LED rated dimmer. Joe?
Those doorbell cameras, you know, the security things, I've heard that they short out other electrical appliances in the house.
I
Have you
haven't
heard that?
but I do know that it somehow is reliant upon your old doorbell circuit. So that's something you have to consider. Go ahead.
What the post, post for outside of your house, like a light post?
Yeah,
I have the one with the flame, is that a gas line you have to put in there? or-
yeah,
Okay, so
that's a gas line, that's not me. Anybody else?
You do the starters.
Excuse me?
You do the starters for that.
The starter?
Well, when you do, when you do gas lighting, they need an electric. Igniter. You can do it at the house and then have it remotely ignite, so you don't have to walk out and hit the button and turn it on.
Something
I'll
we
get
haven't
you
really
work.
done, something we haven't really done. Does that have 2 minutes?
Yeah, do it.
Go ahead, Corey.
Question.
I'm sorry if you brought this up already, but you spoke recently about a radio frequency type light. How does that work?
That's this. You can control any light with this. Oh, what's that? And this particular one can dim. So you
And
can
is it
put this
just that type
anywhere.
of light, or is it other types of any type of light?
Doesn't matter the light. Could be incandescent too, it doesn't have to be LEDs. This will work anywhere. Go ahead, Mayor.
A lot of people today put those smart home systems, Lutron, Crestron.
Right, yeah.
How does that work with the LEDs? Because
Well, you have to put a modular into either the box that this thing controls, or sometimes they have something that you plug in the wall, plug your lamp into. That's what it actually works off of. That projects the radio frequency that will put that specific light on through your phone. One more, Joe.
Yeah, I'm just going off of what Igor, I think, was asking was, didn't the state have rebates if you were going to retrofit
Yes,
all
they
your
do.
lighting?
They do. That's kind of you have to, they give you a list like a year long, and that has specific fixtures that you're replacing with a specific LED. Yeah, you can do that, like in a place like this. They kind of want to they don't want the big, thick bulbs, because they know eventually that you're not going to get those bulbs. They know you're going to have to replace that. But the skinnier bulbs, they give you a rebate for that.
You free for tennis next week? Tennis next week?